Right then. Morgan, you've got that look on your face again, the one that says you've been reading a textbook and think you're smarter than me. Did a dividend get paid out on one of your boomer stocks?
Cheeky. Nah, mate, listen. While you were, praying for a pump on some coin with a dog on it,
Oi?
I was digging into some proper CMT Level 3 gear. We're talking advanced volatility models,
Okay.
how to actually use vol instead of just, being scared of it.
Oh, here we go. Professor Morgan in the house. My volatility model is simple. If the candle is massive and green, you ape in. If it's massive and red, you cry. Done?
And that's why your equity curve looks like my heart rate monitor when I'm watching you trade. Seriously, though, the first concept is a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Using volatility as a filter.
A filter, like for my Instagram pictures.
Exactly like that, but for your trades. Think about it. You get a perfect signal from your strategy,
Yeah?
moving average crossover or whatever. But the market's dead, innit? It's a Saturday afternoon. Everything's just moving sideways.
Oh, groan. Yeah, Chop City. You go long, it wicks up half a tick, and then comes right back down to stop you out for a fiver. Soul destroying.
Precisely. So a volatility filter prevents that. You run a simple indicator like the ATR, average true range, in the background. If that ATR is below a certain level,
Right.
it tells your system, bruv, the market's asleep. Don't trade. You'll just get chopped up and pay fees for nothing. It literally filters out the signal.
Okay, I'm with you. It's like a surfer who sees a ripple and knows it's not worth paddling for. What about the other way round, when the market's going absolutely mental?
Same logic. The filter works both ways. If volatility is exploding, say the Fed's about to speak, or in your world,
Yeah?
an exchange gets hacked,
Or Elon tweets a picture of his dog wearing a hat.
yeah, that, your stop loss is basically just a target for the market at that point. So the vol filter says, this is not a high probability environment.
Okay.
It's a casino. We sit out. It forces you to only trade in that Goldilocks zone.
Ah,
Not too dead, not too chaotic.
mad. So you're telling me there's a button to stop me from rage trading into a stupid market? That's actually genius. My P&L would thank you for that.
It's about survival, which brings me to the next level of this,
Right.
which is understanding the game of implied versus realized volatility.
Ah, the options nerds are coming out. Go on then, impress me. What's the scam?
It's the cleanest scam in the market. Listen, implied volatility is the market's guess of how much something's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fear, the hype, priced into options. Realized volatility is what actually ends up happening. And here's the secret.
Go on.
The market almost always overprices the fear.
You mean like when a new meme coin launches and the options are priced for either a 100x or an immediate rug pull?
Yeah?
But it just ends up crabbing sideways for 3 weeks?
Exactly that. That gap between the crazy implied fear and the boring realized reality,
Right.
that's called the volatility risk premium. And it's a consistent edge. People who sell options are basically selling insurance.
Okay.
And because everyone's scared of the worst-case scenario, that insurance is permanently overpriced.
So they're the house, the casino. They're just collecting premiums knowing that over time they'll pay out less in accidents than they take in.
You've got it. It's a structural feature of the market. And understanding that changes how you see risk, which leads us to the holy grail, position sizing. How much do you stick on a trade, Chris? Full send?
Nah, I'm not a complete animal. Usually risk about 1% of the account. Keep it simple.
That's what we all learn. But the pros, the CMT Level 3 lot, they think about it differently. They use something called Optimal F,
Okay.
which is based on the Kelly criterion. It's a formula.
A maths formula? Oh, my days. You're killing the vibe, man.
No, this is the good stuff. The formula uses your system's actual stats, your win rate, and your average win-to-loss ratio.
Wow.
Based on that, it calculates the optimal fraction of your capital to risk on any given trade to maximize your long-term growth.
Hold on. So it's not just a fixed 1% every time.
Never. If you have an A-grade, high-conviction setup,
Yeah?
the formula might tell you to risk 4%. If you've got a dodgy, low-probability signal, it might tell you to risk like 0.2% or even nothing at all. It's dynamic risk. It's like a professional poker player, right? They don't bet the same on pocket aces as they do on a 7-2 offsuit.
So if I had a formula telling me to risk 10% on a trade, I'd probably have a heart attack.
And that's the risk. Full Kelly is a psychopath's game. It can send you to the moon or, more likely, blow your account to smithereens. That's why most traders use a fractional Kelly.
Right.
Half or a quarter of what the formula suggests. It gives you the benefit of dynamic sizing,
Okay.
but without the heart palpitations.
All right, my head is spinning. You're telling me to filter my trades like an Instagram model, become an insurance salesman, and use a maths equation from a 1950s scientist to decide my bet size. What's next? Are you going to start reading my palm?
Almost. The last piece is the properly weird science. We're talking fractals, chaos theory, and AI.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Tell me the robots are coming to make us rich.
Well, the theory is that markets aren't random at all. They're a chaotic system, but inside the chaos are repeating patterns called fractals. And you can use things like neural networks, AI, to scan the market and learn to recognize the subtle signs that precede a volatility explosion. The machine can see things the human eye would miss.
So it's basically a superpowered weather forecast for the markets.
Perfect analogy. A 20-day moving average is like sticking your head out the window to see if it's raining.
Yeah.
A neural network is like a meteorological supercomputer analyzing global data streams to predict a hurricane in 2 weeks.
But come on, man, be real. Can a normal person, a retail trader, actually use any of this? Or is this just for the mega quants at Renaissance with their server farms?
For now, a lot of it is on the frontier, right? I'll give you that. You and I aren't building a neural network this afternoon. But understanding the principles is what matters. It forces you to respect that the market is a complex, living thing. You can't just slap a MACD on it and hope for the best. You have to adapt to its moods.
So, to boil it all down, trade only in the right conditions, understand you can get paid for selling fear, bet bigger on your best ideas, and respect the beautiful chaos of it all. My brain feels bigger already. I think I need to go lie down.
Just don't lie down after putting a full Kelly bet on Dogecoin, all right?
The day is young, Morgan. The day is young. All right, you legends. That's your dose of big brain content for the day. If you want to come and have a laugh with us or ask Morgan about his formulas, you can hop in the chat group. The link's down below. And if you found this useful, the best way to thank us is to sign up to our Crypto CEX affiliate link. It costs you nothing and helps us keep the lights on.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. If you had a perfect formula that told you the optimal amount to risk based on your own trading stats, would you actually have the discipline to follow it?
Ooh, deep. Have a think on that one. Catch you in the chat. Peace.